Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning, sir. Hang on just a second.
How are you, sir?
All righty. Turn up the volume a little bit. We'll get going. All right, we'll do the juvenile first, and this is Mr. Giovanni Hall-Valise, is that correct? All right, I don't think your microphone's on, sir.
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you. Thank you. And Ms. Valise? All right, Mr. Valise, you're here on a violation of probation as well as a new offense of marijuana possession, less than 20. There is probable cause. I did not get an order. I don't know if you have one.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think it's just the way that they put it on here. I mean, the statute. I mean, it indicates in here it was just for possession of marijuana. That's what I consider it to be. I don't there's no indication in there there's any distribution. It still would be a misdemeanor. Right, based on your score, then, Mr. Valise, the court is going to have you held in secure detention. Just looking to see which one I have to check off on there. Next court appearance date we have scheduled.
I currently do not have one.
Okay.
And Your Honor, if I may too, if we could possibly include the court around the day review on Monday, the 29th at 9 a.m. to address the violation of probation.
Okay. Okay. All right, we'll do that.
I apologize.
All right, then the new charge would be 125?
125.
All right, January 25th. Okay, thank you, DJ. And we're all done with Mr. Valise Hall, or Hall-Valise, excuse me. All right, and who do we have up? Who's up first for the jail?
Mr. Cruz.
All right, David Cruz.
Cruz.
Cruz, you speak English, sir? You're charged with possession of paraphernalia. There is probable cause. Your bond in this case will be set at $2,000. Left the Whitman Act on my printer, but I'll get that and I'll sign that and provide that with the paperwork.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The next court appearance is scheduled for January 21st. Thank you. I'm sorry, I missed it. Okay. Jamison 4. For charged with assault on a person over 65. There is probable cause. I'm going to set your bond at $5,000. There'll be no contact with Miss Linda Booth as well as Judson 4. There'll be a no trespass at the 70 Wycliffe Lane. I will allow you to go back to the residence one time with the accompaniment of the deputy sheriff. You'll have to do that within 72 hours of your release from custody. A firearms order will be entered. There'll also be a no alcohol clause, condition of your probation. You'll be required to sign up with the sober link within 48 hours of your release as a condition of your bond. And your next appearance will be set for January 11th. Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Pursuant to Florida statute, I'm to advise you of any prior arrests that the defendant has, since this is a domestic issue. Defendant has a DUI from 2004. The defendant has a subsequent DUI, felony DUI from 2010. Driving while license suspended 2010. Battery 2011, and battery over an individual at the age of 65 years old in 2018.
Which is the same victim in this case.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir. Thank you. Okay. Juan Lopez Matus. What is your name, sir? Appoint the Spanish interpreter to assist Mr. Lopez. Mr. Lopez is charged with 1 count of battery. There is probable cause. His bond will be set at $2,000. There'll be a no contact order with Mr. Apolinar Gutierrez. He's not allowed to go back to the 5308 Fleming Street address.
No puede ir a la dirección cuyo número 5308 calle.
And there will be a firearms order entered.
Tiene que entregar las armas en su poder.
Any firearms that he may possess will have to be turned into the sheriff
Tiene que entregar las armas si las tiene a la unidad de la policía.
within 24 hours of his release from custody. His next court appearance will be set for January 21st.
Enero 21 regresa a los tribunales.
Thank you.
Gracias.
That's for your honor's tops.
Cox. Mr. Cox, you speak English, sir?
¿Habla inglés, señor Fac?
Okay. All right, we'll appoint the Spanish interpreter.
Ponemos al intérprete de español.
Mr. Cox is charged with battery.
Agresión es el cargo que se imputa.
There is probable cause.
Hay razones fundadas para su arresto.
His bond will be set at $2,000.
$2,000 es la fianza.
He'll have no contact with Miss Margarita Ramirez.
Con Margarita Ramírez no puede tener contacto.
Be a no trespass order at the 4280 Jefferson Lane address.
No puede regresar a la 4280 Jefferson Lane
And that's apartment 204.
y el apartamento 204. I'm sorry, el inmueble
204. In Naples.
Naples.
He'll have to turn in any firearms he owns to the sheriff within 24 hours of his release.
Una vez que sea puesto en libertad, 24 horas, tiene que entregar las armas que quiere.
Mr. Rav, any prior history?
No prior history, Your Honor. Because the defendant did appear to be under the influence of alcohol, the state would also be requesting that no alcohol be a condition of his bond for the pendency of this case.
All right, well,
Sorry, I do not hear.
they want a no alcohol clause because of the alcohol. But based on the immigration detainer, I'm going to decline to do that at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Poner una orden de no tenencia ni consumo de alcohol de empresa que debido a su
His next,
migración que tiene el hombre.
the next court appearance is scheduled for January 11th.
Enero 11, su regreso a los tribunales.
Thank you.
Gracias.
The last one I have up here, Your Honor, is the leg is scalpel.
Okay. All right, we'll appoint the Spanish interpreter for Mr. Villegas.
Hablaremos en intérprete de español por el señor Villegas.
He's charged also with battery.
Agresión al cargo que se le imputa.
There is probable cause.
Hay razones fundadas para el arresto.
Bond will be set at $2,000,
$2,000 de fianza.
or he does qualify for pretrial supervision.
Califica para libertad bajo condiciones.
He may be released if he agrees to the conditions of the pretrial supervision. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You also qualify for the pretrial supervision.
También califica para libertad bajo condiciones.
That would require a GPS monitor.
Eso requiere un monitor GPS.
You want to have no contact with the victim, Ms. Villegas.
No contacto con la víctima, Villegas.
There'll be a no trespass at 1192 Bush Street in Immokalee.
Tampoco puede regresar al 1192 calle Bush en Immokalee.
A firearms order will be entered
Una orden de entrega de armas también.
in January 11th will be your next court
Enero
appearance,
11, su regreso a los tribunales.
and not aware of any prior history on this individual.
I am, Your Honor.
Tiene antecedentes penales.
No violent history, Your Honor. However, the defendant was charged with leaving the scene of the accident in 2000, 2007, an expired driver's license, more than 4 months, 2007, no valid driver's license for the record.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that's it. Thank you. One more. Oh. Looks familiar. All right. If, morning. We have Rosa, Santiago, Gonzalez.
Rosa, Santiago, Gonzalez.
Ms. Gonzalez, you were charged with not having a valid driver's license.
Señora Santiago, que se le acusa de manejar sin licencia de conducir.
There is probable cause.
Hay razones fundadas para su arresto.
Your bond will be set at $500.
$500 sin fianza.
And
Sir,
yes,
you guys have a nice hold.
yeah, I understand that.
Y una orden de migración. Sí, yo lo entiendo.
And your next court appearance is set for January 21st.
Enero 21, su regreso a los tribunales.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Anthony, you need to switch out?
I know, he's over.
Okay, all right. I couldn't see who's, Anthony Corrado?
Toronto actually refused.
All right, well, on the Whitman Act, then it'll be held no bond. And then we have Joshua Pagan. Pagan, you're charged with 1 count of grand theft of a motor vehicle, reckless driving with damage to either person or property, grand theft of a firearm, use or display of a firearm during a commission of a felony, child abuse without great bodily harm, and fleeing and eluding a law enforcement officer. Go ahead.
On count 4, the use or display of a firearm, it doesn't say in here at all that they even have a firearm, so if you told them it was underneath the parts, see anything about you using it, displaying it, threatening to use it, or anything to the house. I don't think that's covered in the dispossessing it. I understand that. The firearm does appear to be stolen, but he doesn't, I don't think that qualifies under the statute.
Sarab, any argument?
Your Honor, I apologize. I was not able to hear Ms. Hall's entire argument. Does it relate to the firearm?
Yes.
Your Honor,
Go ahead. It's just a question of whether the fact that it was just in the vehicle wasn't used or displayed in any manner.
Your Honor, the state believes that probable cause does exist as it relates to the theft of the firearm.
She's not arguing that, I don't believe.
Oh, I apologize.
It was just the count involving the use or display of a firearm.
Yes, Your Honor, I do believe that the presence of the firearm is sufficient for the charge in the vehicle, while there was the grand theft, as well as the active flee to elude law enforcement while the firearm was in the vehicle.
The statute says you either have to use it or display it, or you have to be carried. And I don't think anybody ever saw it on his person. It wasn't concealed on his person. May have been in the car, but I'm not really sure that statute applies. So I agree. I'll just do an ROI. I don't find probable cause on that.
Understood, Your Honor.
As to the other charges, I do find probable cause. And on the grand theft of the motor vehicle, bond will be set at $10,000. On the reckless driving, it'll be $2,500. The grand theft of the firearm, $10,000. The child abuse, $5,000. And on the fleeing and eluding, it'll also be a $10,000 bond. January 19th will be your next court appearance, sir.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
State would also request that a no contact order be issued for the juvenile that was present in the vehicle, and that a surrendering of all firearms also be issued if Mr. Pagan is in possession of any firearms other than the one that was reported stolen.
All right, I'll do the no contact order. Find her name here somewhere. I'm not gonna do a firearms order though. It'll be just, no contact with Ms. Decker.
Yes, Your
All right.
Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Peg.
Thank you.
All right, I believe that's everyone there.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good rest of your day, sir. Thank you.
Merry Christmas,
All
Your Honor.
You too. Thank you very much.
Let me know if you need help hauling those traps.
All right.